Hello, my name is Gavin Coffin, and today I will be talking about my proposal for an operations change called Currently Under Maintenance, Wet and Wild Gold Coast's Scheduling Problem. So basically, this is just going to be about the problem that Wet and Wild Gold Coast has with the scheduling of their maintenance and how often things are down. So here is a little chart that I made of all of the downtimes that are currently posted on their website from the beginning of this month to the end of this year. As you can see, there are a lot. Um, Australia does have a different summer season than we do, so the timing is a little bit differently. As you can see that from June 1st to the middle of what's left of the year, so around August, I believe, is their winter season. So as you can see, they have a lot more downtimes happening then. However, they still are open because they are a year-round park. And then once it gets into their summer season, it does die down a little bit. However, there is no compensation or price or anything for when all of these rides are down. So let's get into this a little bit more. Here we have the time period that it is down the most. So this is a 13-day period when they have six attractions down. Now that is multiple slides. It is just six attractions or towers that are down. On the other end, we have, oops, no, you're gonna be kidding me. On the other end, we have the 20 days when there are zero. Now, this is a 181-day gap. So, for there to only be 20 days where all of the attractions are available to a guest on that day, that's not good. That's only 11% of the time that every attraction is available. Now, if we look at a more detailed graph, the dark green is zero attractions down. The light green is one attraction is down, which I would consider pretty good. Most guests are fine with one attraction being down. Then over in the red, the darkest red is six closures, the medium red is five closures, and then the light red is four closures. Now, when you're a park that only has 19 attractions, having four of them down is a fifth of your park. And when you're not providing anything on top of that for the guests to enjoy, there's going to be a little bit of a problem. So this is the problem that we have. So the solution that I would like to propose is to have a extended closure, a 4 to 6 week time in the midst of their winter season where the park closes. So this would no longer be a year-round park. This would allow for many benefits to the guests, to the employees, to the operator of the parks, just so that generally guests are more happy. So let's look into a little bit of that. So for the guests, we have lower wait times. Wait times is one of the biggest complaints at this park because when you have the same amount of people in the park on a hot summer day, but less attractions for them to do, they're going to be waiting in lines longer. So in general, this is going to give them more to do. They know it's there. They don't just want to walk by it on a way to a slide when they're super hot. They want to walk by everything that's being open and be able to take advantage of those. And then this is just going to generally improve satisfaction. So less overall complaints, better times in the park, and more willingness to come back. Next, we have for the company, or the operator in this instance is Village Roadshow. So if they close this down, that gives them free range of the park to do whatever they need for maintenance, to go into guest pathways, do it during guest hours without, or what would normally be guest hours, without having to worry about detracting from the guest experience. And then this is going to overall lead to them be able to have a price increase because if you are consistently able to have all of your attractions open, then you're going to be able to charge more for that experience because guests are going to understand that they're getting what they're paying for. And then that's also going to lead to a little bit of more spending because they're going to be happy in the parks, they're going to enjoy their experience, maybe want a souvenir or have some food because they're just having so much fun. And lastly, for the employees, this is just going to have nicer guests. So if the guests aren't complaining because they want to ride this ride, but it's closed or there's nothing to do, the employees are going to have a little bit of a better time. And it also gives them a little bit of a vacation if they so choose. So I propose for the downtime 4 to 6 weeks that employees can have some options. For salaried managers, some of those are still going to be needed at the parks in order to facilitate the um, maintenance, and some of them will also be spread out to the other Village Roadshow attractions that are in the same complex, or they could take their vacation during that time. And that leads to the hourly employees. So basically, they can take their vacation or an extended leave. They can try to find positions in the other parks that fit their skill set and work during then. Or if they wish to not come back and they're looking for a temporary job, they can do that as well. So overall, I think this is just going to be great for the park itself, the overall image of the park, the guest satisfaction of the park, everything of that such. So I want to turn currently under maintenance to currently open. Thank you so much.